Ugh, I can't believe we saw some blood on this ice rink, Nala. I know. That was only like years ago, Simba. Because of a delay. They need to get a proper Zamboni, Nala. This is not Disney on Ice. No, it isn't, Simba. I'm a lioness. You're a lion. Well, what do we have in common? I just think I know how you feel like it. Somebody just wanted to take a poop in the urinal. Ew! Come on, I don't poop in the urinal. Come on, Nala. I love you. I love you too. I'm sorry I knocked you unconscious on ice, Nala. You know, Simba? At least it's horror. Why would some blood be on Disney on Ice? It doesn't work like that. Yeah, because of the delay in a different state. You know, Bambi, what would Simba say? You know, Pauline, I not know what Simba's gonna say. I wish we can be part of Disney on Ice too. More like a 3-on-1 on Ice, Bambi. Pauline, I'm a deer. You're a deer too. Well, actually, I'm a doe, which is a female deer. Even Simba and Nala could have done better. But why would Ringling Brothers and Broadway Circus go animal free? Well, think of Dumbo. You can get your own Dumbo Tiger Clown Cup. Why is Ringling Brothers replacing live animals with robots? It's more like bringing back Dumbo, Pauline. You can't attend an animal circus. Don't attend an animal circus. I mean, some circuses in Russia are banned. So do other states. I mean, so many states because of animal rights and cruelty. It's not right. And it's rude and it's hurtful to them. But Dumbo's a circus performer, Bambi. I don't pay Dumbo to be here. Okay, that's enough, Bambi and Pauline. I couldn't even do better if I want to be part of Disney on Ice too. Well, that was only like years ago. At least they're never gonna have a same. Well, the show must go on with intermission, Nala. I bet they will. Support animal-free circuses, Simba. Support them. Well, I bet we're gonna be in that circus of Dumbo. We're gonna be acting like clowns. Clowns? Come on, circuses are for clowns. And magicians. And circuses are for clowns, magicians, and circuses are for clowns, magicians, acrobats, BMX bikers, and most eventually, ringmasters. Could you really have a circus without live animals because of animal rights and cruelty? It doesn't feel right. Why would people want to see an animal-free circus like Circus Soleil or Cirque Italia, which they never use animals in those kinds of performances? Like, we were on Broadway, Simba. Maybe you'll have live dogs. Think of a dog show. I like having Lady and the Tramp doing their own dog show. I wish I could have done better. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, Tramp. What is it, lady? We could be in that circus with Todd and Copper and Pongo and Pepita and those Dalmatian. It will be better than tigers, lady. Don't attend an animal circus. Never. Because the only wild animals you'll see in those kinds of circuses are a bunch of boys and girls in animal puppet costumes. Sometimes an animal, the only wild animals you'll see in those kinds of circuses are a bunch of boys and girls in animal puppet costumes. Sometimes in animal makeup. And sometimes they could be in holographic form. I mean, why just go to Disney on Ice? Disney on Ice has those animals and, well, actually, I guess it's time for some people to say if Dumbo would have done better. I'll be back soon in the future. I bet you will. Working with Disney, Warner Brothers, Universal, and Nickelodeon. I'll always be there with you. Always. Oh, at least I could have done better, lady. I wish Wally and Eve could have be on ice, too. Oh, Wally? Where are you? Wally! Oh, Wally! Dumbo? Oh, there's Wally. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed in with those plush toys, Eve. Oh, we're just robots. We can't die. Of course we're robots. We have feelings and emotions. Oh, Wally. Just hold on to me. We could just become clowns ourselves. Ringling Brothers is replacing live animals with robots. It's like replacing, at least they could just bring back Dumbo the correct way. Oh, Dumbo. Why would some people want to bring back elephants the correct way? Why would Ringling Brothers replace live animals with robots, Wally, in the future? 'Cause of animal rights and cruelty, Eve. Okay, listen here. What is it, Dumbo? Pinocchio! Pinocchio! I know my circus is going to include those kinds of wild animals, but in puppet and holographic form. But you're a circus elephant. Do you always have to get bow-hooked, whipped, and electric shock? They don't use those things in circuses anymore, Pinocchio. They attach trainers, they hurt them, and they abuse them. No excuse for animal abuse. It's stupid! You piece of little Cursing equals the consequence. I don't like you swearing. It's bad, it's rude, it's hurtful, and it's cruel. What happens if I bowhook you, Dumbo? You can't. I have stitches around my neck. I was brought back to life in Tim Burton style, Pinocchio. I'm Dumbo. And I'm a Tim Burton character like Batman and Robin. But Batman and Robin was on my Warner Brothers, Dumbo. Think of the pink cat with the unicorn horn or the green Titan, green changeable animal person. Yeah, Warner Brothers. Why would Warner Brothers owned by Disney? Or Universal? Or Nickelodeon? It doesn't make a lick of sense. Pinocchio. I'm Pinocchio, you're Dumbo. It just doesn't feel right while you're talking too much, Dumbo. Come on, Pinocchio. Stop saying those things. I just didn't know how I feel about myself, Pinocchio. I'm a circus performer. Say no to live animals in the circus. Circuses are for clowns. I was indeed, in fact, a clown. Circuses are for clowns. I mean, I could get my own Broadway show happening in the future, Pinocchio, if you put me in puppet and holographic form. They just made a Bambi musical with puppets. I mean, I could become a puppet elephant and perform like a clown myself. Why do you want to act like a clown? Pinocchio, circuses are for clowns, not animals. Because those animal performers are gone. Pleasing animal right activist. He's gonna see the new Ringling Brothers circus, and it's animal free. And finally, it will have animals. They have fantasy, they have a robot dog, and they're replacing live animals with robots. You can get the own Dumbo Tiger Clown Cup. I mean, my face was on that cup. So does the clown and the tiger. But circuses are for clowns. Yes. You can still get them. I perform at my own time. I dance. Why do you have to dance and perform? Sometimes they do it in the wild. But sometimes elephants could be performers too, Pinocchio. Like, don't whip me, don't bowhook me, and don't chain me. Come on, Pinocchio. I'm a circus performer. I'm Dumbo. But I can perform my dance moves in the wild. I'll just play with my tiny rubber ball. Sometimes I could just... Do you always have to bounce on tiny rubber balls? I have to. Forcing elephants to bounce on tiny rubber balls. Forcing tigers and lions to jump over fiery hoops of pain. And forcing horses and zebras and kangaroos, dogs, to jump over hurdles. And it's not right for them, Pinocchio. They want to see animal-free circuses. Like, I have to be with Millie and Joe right now. I'm Dumbo, and I can talk. Actually, you can. Dumbo, you listen to me. I don't pay you talking anymore. I'm a circus performer. Actually, I'm a circus performer too. They kicked me out of school for being a puppet, Dumbo. Puppets belong in the puppet show. Actually, I belong in the wild. I dance and perform in the wild. If you want to see live wild animals, you can go to a zoo or aquarium where they still do animal shows. Where they be less cruelty. They do sea lion shows, they do orca shows, and dolphin shows at SeaWorld. They do dog shows on Broadway, and even around any other. And they also do bull and horse shows and rodeos, where bulls and horses can be less treated. Actually, Rodeos are not that cruel. Neither is SeaWorld. Neither is Broadway. I guess you're right, Pinocchio. They still do